Alright. It's time for day 2. Oh, wow. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. That is a fancy-looking gentleman.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Wait, there are videos of real people involved in law that have reacted to this game. I should check those out after, after we finish the game, or at least finish as much of the game as possible before we spoil anything. Okay. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The defense isn't ready for anything. We're fucked. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. Doesn't he look like Tokiomi Tosaka? He does. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. He looks so baffled. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please shut up for a moment. Please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence, and why on earth am I dealing with this statue again?
They're still calling it a statue. The floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? You really keep your eyes open? I hope I can do this one on my own. Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
As soon as the phone call came in,
if I need help, don't hesitate to open a guide. I'm gonna try not to open a guide, but if I really need it, I will.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say.
Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Actually don't trust you, though? Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh! Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness for every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. Worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, see you around, Starly. Sleep well. Who knows? We'll probably still be up by the time you get back. I mean, let me see. How many more hours do I got? I got 8 more hours. And I am still hours away from my first downtime of rest. Woo! Alright, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Okay. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Hey, thank you for the lurk. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. I can't see a single contradiction in there. Just have to take Maya's advice and press him on anything suspicious. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Hold on, just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
You did say it. You said it.
Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes! Ah, gah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Ah, damn it.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Weird how no one noticed the piece of paper.
How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Alright.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about you, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination.
Oh, God. Alright, this is gonna be tricky. I'm not gonna lie. This is only the first... This is like the first real case. Alright. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Okay, so... On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Wait, hold on. But... Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it.
Oh? Then who did write it, smarty pants?
Who? Okay. The killer! Anyone can see that.
Oh? You're saying the killer wrote her own name. Buddy, please.
She was framed. Okay, so hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Okay, I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, pal.
Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found.
On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab result.
Okay. This is the thing that's confusing me, though, is that we also have a receipt. And it's like, how do I present that? So, like, it's the weird thing. Wait, hold on. No, I don't want it to be a contradiction. I want it to... Oh my god, sometimes this is confusing because it's like I don't know what I should be doing. Oh my god, alright. I don't know when to apply the evidence. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's, so there was blood found on the victim's finger. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Okay. Death was... Hold on. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying.
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it! Who else could have?
You have it backwards, Detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But...
No butting your way out of this one, Detective.
Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Yeah, I suppose dying immediately would in fact prevent you from having time to write something down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? I am pretty sure it was the day of the murder.
You're wrong there, pal. We didn't write an autopsy report till the day after.
Oh, right.
The prosecution's point being?
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Oh man, I saw. Oh man. I don't know what to say here, because it's like, oh my goodness. Oh. I don't know what to say here, because I feel like, ultimately speaking, one of these, I'm gonna get in some massive trouble. Ooh. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? I agree with Phoenix. What the fuck? Alright, let's just get through this. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Oh, God.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd.
Oh my god, what just happened? Hey! Big Anime Titty Fan just gifted 10 Tier 1 subs to the community. It's a dropped one. Oh my gosh. And now I'm basically gonna have to sit here as these, like, slowly just climb up and up and up. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. That puts us, I think, at 67 subs. Oh my god. So now I'm now I'm at 4 out of 11 reps. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. So I gotta do a total of 11 reps now during the course of this subathon. Woohoo! Oh, but what's going on, Big Anime Titty Fan? You doing okay? Oh. I gotta wait for all of these to go through, because otherwise it'll keep doing it. I don't have a way to make it be so singular, so it's like we gotta sit. Alright, so who all got subs at this point? It is Dreadlord of Deburna Boys, Lizard Oni, Sharnya, Sat16, D Danny G, Tempest C17, Edby, Baka Survivor, Ed's GG's, Pond Mama. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alright, okay, so we got 3 more notifications to sit through. Oh man. Alright, that should have been the last one. Alright, here we go, guys. Alright, moving forward. But thank you, Big Anime Titty Fan, for the gifted 10 Tier 1 subs. Hope you enjoy your time with us as we still make our way through Ace Attorney. Oh my goodness. Alright.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton weaking.
Aww. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Company law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Oh, God.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Okay, so...
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little...
Oh my God.
Every little bitsy witsy. Wink.
Well, Your Honor,
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any...
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
I'm about to walk away from this right now. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you!
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Fun fact, Nick also has a scrapped sprite where he is also charmed by Miss May. Okay. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? Okay, so nothing there. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But the girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. That's it? Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. There's gotta be something in there somewhere. Maybe I'd better just press her on the facts a bit. But then I don't know about this one. This one's tough. So the best thing to do would be to check the floor plan. Alright, if we assume that this is the door... No, that doesn't work. Alright, the best I can do is maybe see... How did you know it was my client? Huh? Well, gee, first of all, she had a girl's physique, and secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? She has a point. But... I mean, by all logic speaking, is like small build. I don't know. Hold on a minute. Did you really see the defendant at all?
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Oh my god, I hate this character already.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her. Honestly, that was lucky on my part. I really was just like putting guesswork into like what should be attacked at that point. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statuary clock, the thinker, I think? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Tee-hee. That's pretty accurate.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Okay. So I'd like to press more on that. Because... Alright, if we look at the report... Okay. No, but... Okay. Alright. Ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. How was Genshin earlier? Didn't do any pulls earlier. Oh my god, this one's harder because it's like, alright. Murder scene. Alright, dodged to the right. Okay, so if we assume that this is from the window. Oh my god, this one's hard.
The kind of statuey clock. Like, already had yelling? Oh, we actually rolled the other day on Genshin Impact. And, well, it was pretty crazy. We had two multis available to us. And I rolled one multi on Yellen's banner, and I managed to C1 her in that one multi. I did not have Yellen before, so I got both my C0 and my C1 copy in that one shot. Then we rolled one multi on Hu Tao, and we got a copy of Hu Tao as well. Yeah, Fox was luck sacking that night. I'm sorry. Yeah, like it's up on YouTube, so so it's there. Okay, this is the girl in navy clothes ran after her. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Is that right? As in your right as you looked from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right? Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Alright, well, if we assume... My god, this is very tricky. Alright, so... I have no idea of the directionality, so... I don't know quite what I'm supposed to be... Alright, so we assume that that's the door. Then if she ran off to the right, then it wouldn't... Then if she ran to the right, she would have ran back towards the doorway. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
It does?
I don't... What? Really? Ah, my god, that... Alright, fine, whatever the fuck. Okay. What did I present? The map. She said she dodged to the right, but that doesn't make any sense. Because... Oh my god. Alright, so I basically just... I don't know. I don't even know where I fucked up. Because I can't read the map detail and I'm having a hard time judging what's what. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'd like to press in on this one because I just find it weird because I'm pretty sure it's submitted into the evidence as a statue and not a clock, but... Alright, like, look at this. Wait, no, I didn't mean to... No, I didn't mean to press that button! Oh my god, that was an accident! Oh, that was an accident. I meant to press the other button. Oh my god. Alright. So, I'm having a hard time judging what is what. I assumed this space... Oh my god. This doesn't even have my caption. But I assume the white line refers to the view from the window. So she said she dodged to the right and ran right. Well, that didn't seem to really line up with what was going on. But I guess... don't know. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
That clock, the kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think. Okay, so I can press for more information and it doesn't seem to do much. So if I try pressing again... Alright, so let's see. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, would— Oh my god. Naughty Mr. Lawyer. Oh my god, I fucking hate this game so much. You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law offices of Fay and Company? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay and Company, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... There's no way you could have heard a clock. You have proof that she could not? Amateurs. Amateurs, listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. Damn, time to switch directions, quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... It couldn't have rung? Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang... That clock is missing its clockwork! How could you possibly
Just take a look, right now. Oh!
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It's as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Oh, impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh-hoo? You have a girly phone? Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oopsie, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objection, Mr. Wright?
Yes. The witness claimed she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will produce the witness had not seen the clock before.
It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Ah!
Oh God!
The fuck? What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Oh my God, woman, get your...
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
This is silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know that weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... the witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
I don't feel comfortable submitting this as evidence because this was illegally obtained, and have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Okay, Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this turn? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you. Sorry, I missed something. You lawyer! It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl? Is that it? Is that it? Oh my god. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant? Gosh, she's saying exactly what Ed wants her to say. You were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will. You can't be serious, no way. Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. Fuck, I need water. They actually... Yeah, they did. Are you just noticing that? They've been doing it the whole time. It's one of the funniest things ever. It's such a stupid thing to animate. But holy shit, you gotta give them credit at least.
If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
So where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. That was the first she saw? Fair. No, they're going to just let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. Right, on with the cross-examination. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? Miss April May has admitted to the wiretap, yes, but that bears no relevance in the case at hand. Murder. There's no way you can prove any connection. Uh-oh. Think, this can't be the end. But I'm out of evidence.
Then I believe the cross-examination is over. Mr. Edward, does the prosecution have any other witnesses to call?
None, Your Honor. She's the last.
What? But that means...
Which one was that? Oh, that was my,
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
The defense would like to call the bellboy after all.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy and Miss April May's alibi prove to be solid, then by default, your client, Miss Maya Fey, will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? Edgeworth, he's got me backed into a corner, but I don't see any other way to take this. I accept.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
Okay, so... we're gonna take a small break from the game real quick. I'm gonna turn on a video by Starly, and while you guys are watching that, I gotta do my 5th set of exercise. Oh my god, this is going to hurt so badly in the morning. That's assuming I make it to the morning, so wish me luck. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir.
Witness testimony.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Okay. Head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. Received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought... 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9. The time of the murder? Delivered the iced coffee to her guest. The bellboy wouldn't have any reason to lie, but I have to find something to use in his testimony. One more time, I'll press him until he spills the beans. Or his tea. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir.
Yes, what then?
Brought it to her precisely the requested time, of course. Precisely 9, then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like, iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir, as in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, more of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Wait! Please wait!
Yes, does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on...
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Oh my god. I don't know what to ask. And I don't have anything in my evidence to really help me out. Oh my god, I might actually need to get a guy to answer this for me because I got nothing. Oh man. Okay, think Fox. Room service. Again, sir. $18. Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know, and we don't skimp on the ice, sir. What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object! That was objectionable!
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oh! You fool! Ha ha! I've done it. I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man who checked in with Miss May. Ugh. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ugh. Upstart! Amateur! These accusations are ludicrous!
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
Ooh. Oh my god, that was so fucking tricky. I'm not even gonna lie. I was not sure we would actually successfully do that one. September 7th, 2:24. Where is his evidence? Hey, what's up, Power Mega? Mr. Wright! Luckily, all the options from that question lead to the same conclusion. Oh, okay. You were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Ah. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? But then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too, huh? That face of his, with his wide eyes and trembling lips, sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. Why does this lady's face look stupid? I don't know, Calcitra. Don't let Star hear you say that. That's our emotional support character. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? Anyway, I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Star is asleep right now. Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. Thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. Now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony added to the court record. Can't sleep because today is the first day at Subway. Yo! Good luck, Calcitra. Hope you enjoy the new job. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free.
I wanna build a life worth living. I wanna be rich cause I wanna be given. I feel the time keeps ticking. I wish I had more, but I'll take what's given. I just wanna pop, cause I've been working a lot. I think I deserve a shot, I think I deserve a spot. Cause it's been years on this path that I walked, and if I keep going, I pray I'll be at the top. When I dream big, yeah, I commit. Wanted this life since I was a little kid. Never thought twice, I just did what I did. Worked towards it and now I have an addiction.